Alright guys, Survival Bob here, and we've got another Atlas Community Forum update. This dropped just about an hour ago. My time, it's going to take me some time to get the video up, so we'll have been out for a couple hours by then. But we got a new Captains Log, number 39, Meet the Crew. This is really interesting to me because on Monday when they had the last news, they said we'll introduce the crew beginning next week. So my guess is there was so much uproar about what's going on that they felt like they needed to drop some information now and get some excitement building. So let's see what we got. I've already read through this once and I butchered the names. I'm going to try it again and do a little bit better. But what we've got is an introduction to the first couple crew members, and then we've got a new map. I'll show you guys the new map, and then we'll talk about what it says. So let's start at the top. Greetings, Pathfinders. News from the cabin. In this Captain's Log, your new community team will be emerging from below deck to introduce themselves, and also to touch on exciting new developments for Atlas. We look forward to sharing future details of our roadmap with players in the near future, but for now, whet ye appetites on these tasty morsels. So, first off, our roadmap, we're going to share details on our roadmap. They didn't say new roadmap, but it feels like it's a new roadmap. Remember the roadmap video from 2019 where they laid that out? That roadmap never really came to fruition. I remember Moshman's video, and his question, which is a very valid question, is where are we on the roadmap? So it sounds like they're probably redoing it right now, and they're going to let us know more about that next week, hopefully. So first up, we've got Cheesema. Cheesema Beard? I'm going to go with Cheese. We're going to call him Cheese, and I apologize for that. First up, I'm Cheesebeard. You can just call me Cheesem, which is gossip in Spanish, pronounced Cheesema. Your new senior community manager over at Great Shop Games. As we ramp up the crew for the new content we plan to bring you in the coming months, you can expect Nami, I hope I'm saying that right, and me to communicate your feedback and excitement back to main base. Here's a wee bit of background about me. I've been working in the gaming industry for over 5 years and have experience in building up nonprofits. Well, I guess you could probably consider Atlas a nonprofit at this point. When I'm not working, you'll most likely find me playing monster-catching games, farming games, and first-person shooters. I've been playing Atlas with the development crew for over the last few months and can say it's a game I'll be sinking many hours into. I'm excited to get to know this awesome community of scallywags. I can be reached directly on our forums, and then it gives his information here. I'll link the website so you can come here and see it yourself. Ahoy Pathfinders, here's the next person, Nami. We're going with Nami. Nami here, sailing in on the waves and happy to be part of the Atlas crew. I'll be on deck with Cheesebeard as another community manager, first mate, doctor, shipwright, archaeologist, musician, sniper, cook, navigator, whatever we need. I'm here to help. Okay, maybe not navigator, unlike my namesake. I'm directionally challenged, and you know, as I like to quote, there's little difference between being lost and exploring. And we're excited to be exploring all these new things coming to Atlas with all of you. Winky smiley face. No, that's just a smiley face. I had some crap on my screen. When I'm not getting lost at sea or trying to outdo Cheese's puns, you can find me watching anime. You can probably guess one of them. Working out, manning all the sails is great for my arms. And of course, playing games. I love platinuming RPGs, supporting feeders on MOBAs, being bad at matchmaking shooters, dungeon running in MMOs, and living out my version of Groundhog's Day in survival games, LOL. Fun fact, I drew a life-size Jack Sparrow for my final art project back in high school. I'm sure that qualifies me as a pirate. I think so. Welcome aboard. Please feel free to reach out to me at Nami, number 6151 on Discord, as long as you're not also reaching out for treasure. Here's the winky smiley face. I knew there was one. It's right there. Yo-ho, Primus here. I recently joined the Grape Shot team as the lead designer for Atlas. My focus is to steer the new vision for the game. There you go, new vision. For the game, more below, creating a busy roadmap of content as we steer it towards 1.0. My focus is to steer the new vision for the game, more below, creating a busy roadmap of content as we steer towards 1.0. Prior to working on Atlas, I led the player experience economy and crafting efforts for the fantasy game WildStar at Riot Games. I was a game designer working on new player experience, matchmaking, and the ranking system. Much of my career has been spent developing gameplay that enhances how people competitively work together and against each other in a simulated world. During my free time, I play a myriad of game genres, including strategy shooters, co-op survival, and more. You can find me commenting in the forums as Gortalk. Feel free to say hi. As we mentioned on Monday, we've redesigned the whole map, and today we wanted to give Pathfinders more insight on some of the upcoming changes, because we were freaking out and we didn't know what was going on. The new map was designed with the goal to drive more interaction between players, both competitive and cooperative. And this may be what they mean when they said they were going to merge PvE into something else, quote unquote. I don't know if there's just going to be one map and we've got to figure it out, or how that's going to work. So here's the map. It's busted up into 4 segments, as opposed to before where you had top and bottom. It looks like it's the same number of tiles. I haven't counted, but it looks about the same size. But we've got the equatorial side, which is the high desert and low desert. We have the eastern tropics, western tropics over here. We've got the tundra, and then we've got the temperate, which again is broken up into tundra polar, western temperate, and eastern temperate. In the middle, we've got the golden age. They go on to describe the map a little bit more down here. The Golden Age Islands are moving to the map's center, surrounding it with high-density ring of lawless territory, where players can claim island territory to have a lower risk experience. This will reduce the amount of sailing between core islands, incite more conflict, lower risk, more conflict, and give more opportunity for companies to capture and control water lanes for the upcoming trade route system. But we're getting ahead of ourselves on that new system. We'll reveal details in the weeks ahead. Alright, there's a lot in that part here. I'm going to leave a link so you can come take a look at the map, but it's pretty basic and simple at this point. They're not even showing the islands, just kind of the territory, so we don't know what they're going to do with the islands. But, so let's unpack this a second. Golden Age Islands are moving to the center of the map, surrounding it with a high density ring of lawless territory. Alright, so we've got a lawless ring around the Golden Age Island, and it says high density. Okay. And adding sparse island outskirts where players can claim island territory to have a lower risk experience. So, sparse island outskirts. Sounds like small islands with not a lot of resources on them, maybe. I'm guessing that's what they mean by sparse. This will reduce the amount of sailing between core islands. Okay. It will incite more conflict and give more opportunity for companies to capture and control water lanes for the upcoming trade route system. Alright, so we're going to get into a trade route system. Water lanes is going to be a thing as you move through the map. That it's going to be much more important than before. But then it says we're getting ahead of ourselves with that new system. They'll reveal details in the weeks ahead. So, guys, that's it. They wrap it up. They give their Discord and Twitter and all that fun stuff down there. But I don't remember the last time they've tweeted twice in a week. I'll be real honest with you. I should go look it up just to find out. But, guys, we got 2 pieces of information. I'm glad that the community is voicing their opinions, good and bad, and I'm glad that the devs are responding by giving us more information. So that's the first part of communication, guys. We've got some communication. That's good. Keep it up. Please let us know what's going on. We love this game, or we would not be so passionate about it. And I really hope that everybody sticks with it and we get something that's more enjoyable for all of us. Now, there's a lot of people that are really upset about losing in a PvE. I got a feeling we're going to lose everything. That's just me. Don't quote me on that. Well, quote me, I said it, but, you know, I don't know. And I hate it for them, man. Those guys, they put, I mean, some of them put thousands of hours into that. And, you know, it's just gone. I guess that's the risk we take when we play an online game that we don't have any control over. But, you know, just keep us informed, guys. Keep us up to date with the roadmap. Let us know what the roadmap is. I'm glad you have one. Show it to us so we know where we're going. And keep up the good work. It sounds like we got a whole new team running this. New team usually means more excitement. More excitement usually means more communication. So I look to getting a lot more information in the future. If you want more information in the future, subscribe to TheSurvivalBob. Hit that little button down below. If you look at the subscribe button and it is red, that means you're not subscribed. Go ahead and click it, make it gray. That's a happy state, and you'll be subscribed. Make sure you've got notifications on so you see when I post content. And let me know what you think about the new map. Let me know what you think about the communication we've had over the last week. and let me know your thoughts in general. Guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to the News with Bob, who will read for you when you don't want to read for yourself. If you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. We'll see you next time, guys.